Wow, Michael Keaton could not care less that Batgirl was cancelled. So funny. This interview with GQ is absolutely comedy gold. Like, just this quote. I didn't care one way or another. Big fun. Or big fun. Nice check. And he's like, yeah, nice check. Like, this guy just doesn't care. I mean, good. Like, who cares? This is what I've been saying for a long time with respect to these things, right? They've been paid regardless. They don't get their back end deals, but if they, negotiated a really good, well, just a normal deal up front, they don't care about their back end deals. So yeah, Michael Keaton's come out. This is just a quick video, just because it's funny. Recently told GQ magazine that he wasn't too upset when Warner Brothers scrapped the release of Batgirl, in which the actor reprised his iconic role of Batman opposite Leslie Grace in the title role. Studio shelved the film in August in a cost-cutting move. The $90 million budgeted Batgirl, that's more than Alien Romulus, just to throw it out there, insane, was already shot and through post-production when the decision was made, which came as a shock to the industry. Variety reported that a tax incentive was a driving force behind the decision to kill Batgirl and the fact it was shit. I had people tell me the test screenings were terrible. In fact, quite literally, when everyone else was like, these test screeners are amazing, I was like, no, they're not good, actually. And then lo and behold, it was cancelled. Anyway, so he said this. No, I didn't care one way or another. Big, fun, nice check. When asked if he was disappointed in the film's acting. GQ also notes that Keaton was rubbing his fingers together, that's what it says, in the universal gesture for moolah. Michael Keaton's a legend. He's just like, nah, I didn't care one way or another. Big fun, nice check. Like, this guy's a legend. Whoa, so funny. There's more, by the way. He does soften up a little bit, but it's still comical as hell. He says, I like those boys. They're nice guys. And that's about the directors Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah. He says, I pull for them. I want them to succeed. And I think they felt very badly. And that made me feel bad. Me? I'm good. That's what he says. Me? I'm good. Batgirl was one of two comic book tentpoles that was supposed to mark the return of Keaton's Bruce Wayne. So, and Batman, a role he first played in Tim Burton's Batman, and then was in Batman Returns as well. So he was in The Flash, and that was just a, my God, monumental bomb. And he goes on to say this. So, the fact that Tim said, that guy, I want that guy, the fact that people cared one way or another so much is still baffling, but that was a ballsy move on his part. And that's what he said at the time of being cast, basically. So in his new GQ interview, Keaton again praised Burton. Two recently worked together yet again on Beetlejuice. And he says, Tim deserves enormous credit. He changed everything. I can't necessarily say this, but there's a strong possibility there's no Marvel universe, there's no DC universe without Tim Burton. He was doubted and questioned. You know what? That's actually a pretty fair point. Like, actually, that is a pretty fair point. That Keaton would reprise Batman and Batgirl in part for the paycheck might surprise some of his fans. No, it shouldn't surprise anyone that knows, like, just knows him from basically any interview. Keaton, the fact that Keaton might reprise Batman in Batgirl for a paycheck might surprise some of his fans, but his philosophy in Hollywood has always been that it's a business first. It's why he wasn't too thrilled with the narrative around his Oscar-nominated turn in 2014's Birdman, which the press billed largely as an acting comeback for Keaton. A really, really, really smart guy I liked a lot said, comeback, that's the story, Keaton told GQ. I went, honestly, it's kind of bullshit. As Keaton pointed out, he never stopped acting and always took roles to keep the paychecks coming in. The actor had 4 years of consecutive releases by the time Birdman opened in theatres, including films like RoboCop and Need for Speed. So it's not like he was gone out of the spotlight for the time Birdman brought him Oscar buzz and acclaim. I thought I could make that comeback story up, but I knew I'm going to be bullshitting every time I talk about it. By the way, I know business. I like business. Doesn't bother me. You go, this is a business, man. This guy's a legend. I never panic. Keaton added about his career strategy. If you get desperate, you're fucked. Don't ever get desperate. You can get insecure and nervous and go, wow, boy, I'm not doing so great right now. But when you get desperate, you're dead. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Oh, what a legend. If you get desperate, you're fucked. Oh, this guy's so cool. I wish, when I'm old, because Michael Keaton is old, I wish I'm as cool as he is. And I just simply couldn't care less. Like, that guy is such an absolute legend. So there you go. I mean, look, at the end of the day, everyone got paid. There was some room. Didn't Michael Keaton get like $10 million, I think, for Batgirl? I'm pretty certain he got about $10 million. Oh, $2 million apparently. No, I swear it was more than that. I'm looking at a report now that says it was apparently only $2 million. Okay, the Hollywood Reporter reports that Keaton put in around a week's worth of work for the reprisal of his Batman role in what sources dub a glorified cameo. The film, of course, has famously been shelved. So yeah, apparently it was about $2 million for a week's work. I mean, you wouldn't really care that much then, would you? You'd be like, yeah, I got $2 million to dress in an outfit for a week. And it was a glorified cameo, so from the sources I know that watched this movie, they were like, yeah, he was barely in it. And it was, yeah, not good at all. This guy's just so good. Absolutely so good. But it is nice, like he says, he softens up here and he's like, hey, look, you know, I like those boys. They're nice guys. I pull for them. I want them to succeed. And I think they felt very badly and that made me feel bad. But me, I'm good. Like, that's cool. That's that sort of humanizing aspect. But what a legend. What do you guys think? This cancellation caused so much controversy. People were like, oh, it's even racism and all this other nonsense. Just so pathetic. It's just a crap movie. It was crap. It wasn't well received in test audiences. And they could save some money, so they just binned it. It is what it is. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Michael Keaton is a legend. Movie star. I don't know if he is anymore. Certainly didn't save The Flash, did he? So, yeah, you can argue down below whether he's a movie star or not, I guess. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye now.